Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. Tina Fey's pop culture iconic film fave Mean Girls has come to Broadway as a musical, and we're here on opening night to celebrate with the company.
I've enjoyed this this collaboration with Casey Nicola and with Nell Benjamin and with this cast. It's just been like a very joyous process, collaborative, hard work at times, and hard decisions and hard choices to make, but everyone has been so kind through the process and so supportive. I feel it's a very special group of people.
Yeah, for sure. And I would also say it's something to be able to be with the audience watching something that you create and that you care so much about, because you don't get to do that in every medium that you work in. Don't get to do it with TV. And what you create on TV, you barely ever share it in sitting in the room with the audience that is watching it. This is amazing to do.
Oh, I'm elated. I feel so good. I'm so happy to be among all of these people. I love this cast. I love this creative team. I'm so grateful. I know that's cheesy to say, but I really mean it.
It seems that way. You're all like 12 inches off the floor when you watch you all on stage.
Oh, good. Thanks. Yeah, we're just really supportive of each other. We look out for each other, and we're having a blast. I think that starts from the top down.
She has everything. She gets everything. Regina.
I'll tell you, it is opening night for this incredible show. How do you feel tonight? Is it all surreal?
It is surreal. And you know, I gave myself a moment in the show. There's a moment where I talked to the whole cast at the Spring Fling dance. And that was the moment that I told myself, I was like, your job is to do the show tonight, just like you've always done it. But that's a moment that, Erica, you take for you. And I get to tell the cast, you're awesome. And it was, for one of the first times tonight, just to look out at everybody and get to make eye contact with that whole group of people who have been on this journey, that's the best part. I'm gonna get emotional.
Gray and I have known each other for a while. When we found out this was happening and it was starting to cast, we were like texting each other furiously, just being like, how do we get these parts? Like, it's us, we know it's us, like, how do we get these parts? What are we gonna do if someone else winds up with these roles? And then, and then my manager threatened to burn Telsey down until I got an appointment. He's right there, literally cackling.
I love it.
It's real.
Yep.
It's the, so that happened. And then I was like, great, I got an appointment. And he was like furiously texting his people, being like, tell them we're friends, tell them we're friends, tell them we're friends. And they did. And then he got an appointment. And then eventually we got to audition together.
You spend so much of your time with Barrett. What's it like sharing the stage with her?
We have such chemistry, and we were friends before we started rehearsals, but we've created this friendship that is just like, it's like Damien and Janice have to be like a comedic duo, you know what I mean? And so it's like, we just can touch each other and hold each other and hold hands, and it's just natural now, which is such a dream, because like you don't always get that, you know, in your scene partner, but we have so much fun, so much fun.
Now that's a party.
This is the most, I didn't know that I could have this much fun doing a show. It is just truly playtime with all of my friends on stage, but I think we're able to play so hard because every single person who's a part of it is such a professional, and everyone does their job. We get to trust every single person who's a part of this, every designer, it's a team, truly it is. And so it is just the most fun I've ever had, and I get to like dance and sing these incredible songs and say Tina Fey's words, and it is the best time ever.
What has this whole journey been like for you?
You know, we knew they were going to change things from DC because we were all very a part of the conversation there of what we felt like was working and what wasn't. But when we came back in New York, they had done a lot of things that even we weren't really prepared for. And I think at first it was a little like, oh gosh, we're like really kind of ripping this apart and going back to its bare bones. But when we all put it together, it was like, this is amazing. I mean, we're so proud of it. And we're so proud of them. The creative team worked so hard on this, and we're just so grateful to be a part of it.
How excited are you?
Very excited. Do you know who I'm mostly excited for? Our cast has 13 Broadway debuts. And I just feel like that's so special, and their energy and excitement is infectious, you know, to us old people who are like, I've been here.
take me back to the beginning when Tina came to whatever, how this all came about, and what made you say yes.
Tina made me say yes, just like, here she is. Just the fact that she asked me to do it, I'm like, yes, I'll do it.
It comes down to that, doesn't it?
It kind of does. And also, I always loved the movie, you know? And also, you know, I knew that she and Jeff are musical theater fans, so it was a no-brainer.
It's a dream come true. For one thing, it's a really funny room. Tina and Jeff are so quick that sometimes you're just sort of waiting, hoping like, do I think I could get a joke in there? The answer is no, don't try. Just listen and learn. And then when you add Casey Nicola, Broadway's Casey Nicola, who I've been dying to work with for so long, and I don't even know how the world looks through his eyes, because he sees these things and he saw them long before we did, and we're like, yeah, that's exactly what it should be. He's brilliant, and between his comedy and Tina's comedy, you know, I'm playing catch-up ball.
Oh my gosh, it's an absolute dream just working with these people and this cast and the creative team. You know, it's everything I've ever wanted to do, and I love it. The fact that we're recording a cast album next week, just the idea that I'm going to be listened to by, because that's all I did growing up was listen to the cast albums, and the fact that I'm going to be on one is insane, and I can't wait.
I mean, this cast has worked so hard for so long, and to be able to go on stage with some of my best friends in the whole world and be in a room filled with some of the most supportive people, it felt like I was in a dream the entire time around. Casey told us right before we went on that we should just go out there and do it for us tonight, and I really think that's what we did.
It is your Broadway debut. How does it feel?
Oh my goodness, it's like all kinds of musical themes are coming. It's like, looks like we made it, and it's been a long time coming. You know, I'm just like filled with joy and music and just like a sense of relief that this is the day, because I'm that guy. I was just spending every day of the process like, today is the day that someone's going to come into my dressing room to give me the Rick, yeah, we've been thinking about it, and so we're going to go in a different direction. I keep going to the theater and I'm looking on the side of the wall to make sure my picture is still there. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go inside and do the show.